welcome to Week 12.
The 12 pack.
I think I was going to say suck a dick. It's kind of rude, though.
To me or to who?
To the camera.
Oh, yeah. Suck a dick.
Suck a dick, yeah. Healthy and nutritious for you. Anyway, let's just launch into this. So last week was good.
Last week was crazy, man. Last week was chaos. Yes. It's all about
the fucking you. I don't know what to say.
We had. I mean, they just straight up. I mean, demolished Notre Dame. I did not see that coming.
I didn't see that coming. I thought it would at least be a 10-point game, I think is what I said.
I thought it would either be a close game or Notre Dame would win handily. But man,
yeah, there's a fucking.
I mean, Notre Dame's quarterback was scared for his life to the point where they had to bench him.
Yeah, that's.
And then they went back to him because the other guy was even worse.
That is insane.
Also, Alabama almost lost to Mississippi State.
I watched those closing moments, and I was praying. I was on my knees.
Well, Mississippi State had like some of the worst play calls you'll ever see in any fourth quarter.
Oh yeah, did I comment on one? I can't remember.
It was just one after another. It was just bad. I mean, they decided to punt from Alabama's 40 with like 4 minutes left on like a 4th and 4 or something.
Yeah.
Like, God, come on, have some balls. You can't. Yeah, you can't. You can't play against Alabama like they're the underdog. Like no, this is not happening.
Yeah.
Anyways. We had there was some other chaos, right?
Well, Stanford beat Washington on the weekday, right?
Stanford beat Washington.
Which I think we saw coming. I think we called that one.
Yeah, we did call that. I called that.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Eamon did call that one. I don't think I had as much confidence as him.
There was some other craziness though, right?
Well, there was the MSU-OSU game, but if you guys follow us on Twitter, we said that you're not allowed to bring that up ever again, and we didn't say anything about it in the last video.
Which game?
Michigan State, Ohio State. We didn't say
that was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
No, that was last weekend.
Was it?
Yeah. Remember, we agreed to never speak of it again. That's why I'm talking about it right now.
Oh, I'd honestly forgotten about it.
That was the game. We said it was going to be so good, and then it was not.
That's right. I guess I had put it out of my mind. Anyways, but yeah, our new top 4 is Alabama, Clemson, Miami, Oklahoma.
Yep. Things are hyped. Yeah. And at the end of, in the second half of the video, we will go over who we think will be your final playoff teams. But first...
Yeah, there's like almost no good games this week, so we're
don't spoil it.
Just did.
I was going to say, but first we have to tell you about these amazing
Well, these are amazing games. There's just not many of them.
Yeah. So, only Saturday. 9 a.m. we have number 24, Michigan. But that was kind of confusing because there's 2 number 24s in the ESPN app right now.
Yeah, I think they are 24 though.
Yeah, somebody fucked them.
Whatever they are.
Yeah. So Michigan at Wisconsin, number 5. This is like the last shot for someone to beat Wisconsin before the championship game.
Yeah, because they're not going to lose to Minnesota.
Yeah, I don't think that will be happening.
But this is an important game for both teams. Yep. I mean, Michigan's got to win out to have any remote shot of making it into the playoff. And Wisconsin...
And you might say that there's no chance, but we actually just spent almost 2 hours discussing how there is actually a very remote possibility.
My brain is spinning from all the different
possible that we're just fucking high as shit.
Intricate ways that each team could worm their way into the playoff. Yeah, we're probably just high.
I swear to God we calculated it correctly, and Michigan actually still has a very, very slim chance. Everyone would have to lose, obviously.
Yeah.
But just throwing it out there.
But Wisconsin continues to not get any respect, despite a pretty nice win last week over
sitting at 5.
over Iowa last week. Right?
Sitting at 5. Yeah, they beat Iowa handedly last week.
Yeah, but they're an undefeated team, and it was funny because they and Miami were both undefeated last week, and neither of them were in the top 4, and Miami just
Miami beat the
catapulted themselves. Yeah, true. But so we'll see if Wisconsin can improve their ranking at all this week. But more than likely, it'll have to be through the Big Ten championship.
Yeah.
But for this one, I give it 4 stars.
I'll give it 3.5 because I'm a little worried that Wisconsin's better. I'm not worried. There's the possibility Wisconsin's much better than I think they are.
I think they're better than a lot of people think they are.
And in that case, I believe they may shred Michigan.
And I think Michigan's really not as good as people think they are.
Yeah.
I don't even think people think they're good.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we put this game on here because what you're going to see. What else could we possibly have put
It is honestly
it's the worst weekend of the season.
The most important game of the weekend, and that's not saying very much.
It's the worst weekend of the season. I can say that without the utmost confidence.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's also the weekend that I'm taking Emma to the airport, and you and me are going to a football game. So
Yeah.
Easy.
Perfect.
Not bad at all. Anyway, then at 4:30, we skip all the way to 4:30 p.m. We have number 19 NC State at Wake Forest. You're not going to believe why this is on here. Wake Forest is favored by 1.5 by Vegas. So
yeah, I really don't have anything.
I don't know why.
I don't have
or
anything
what.
on this game.
I know Wake Forest has been having a decent season. I think they scared Clemson.
Yeah.
But yeah, so watch this game. Maybe not. I'm gonna give it 4.
I'm gonna give it 3.
I'm gonna give it 4 because I have faith in Vegas. I believe in you idiots. Even though you're stealing my fucking NFL team, I believe in you. Don't fuck up on this. Moving on. 5 p.m.
Most important
The
game
most
of the day
important
to
game
us.
of the season.
Yes.
This will be, me and Eamon will be here in Stanford, in their tiny ass stadium, in the faculty section.
I will be wrecking some fucking Stanford fans.
Oh, you're gonna have a professor in a headlock. It's gonna be
Yeah.
bad. Cal, unranked because they don't know where to put us. We're so good. At Stanford, number 22. This is
The 120th, I believe, big game.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I went to 2013. It was a mess. Last year was awful. The year before that was awful. The year before that was awful.
I don't think Cal's won in like 8 years or
I don't
something.
think we've been close in a long time.
Yeah.
Sunny Dykes games were all blowouts.
Last year it was close for like a
minute,
half, but
Yeah.
then Stanford went on a run.
This year, the way we were talking about it in the car is, this is not a Cal team that just lays down like the Sunny Dykes teams did. If the Sunny Dykes teams did not get off to hot starts, they were pretty much prone to defeat, guaranteed.
Yeah.
This team hangs around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say they're going to win, but they hang around.
That
So,
said, they should get off to a hot start ideally. But
Yeah.
and the only thing is they do play a lot better at home than they do on the road, so I'm a
Yeah.
little worried about that. But they had a bye week last week. I think
they're
they'll
not
be,
traveling.
Yeah, I think
So-
they'll be raring to go.
For those of you who don't know, Stanford's only an hour from us.
nationally
Berkeley.
televised game too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on Fox.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, we're going to be there, so
we're gonna be
suck a dick, Fox.
Yeah,
I'm hyped.
me too, man.
Got a parking
I'm,
pass
I'm,
and 2 tickets.
I'm so juiced.
I wish I had a third one for one of you lucky ladies. Hey,
That's why you
So-
can, you can kick me out and take a lucky lady.
I'm just kidding.
I would,
think
I would
every year
wholeheartedly approve of that.
every year my dad asked me, "Hey, do you want to bring Emma?" I'm like, I'm pretty sure she would murder me if I made her go to
She
the
would
Cal
murder
Stanford
you
game.
and then break up with you in that order.
Yes, that sounds about right. So, Emma, I know you would never go to a football game with me. I'm just kidding. I would never make you suffer through that. It doesn't bother me one bit. Anyway, I'm giving it 4.5. 4. I almost said 4.5. I'm gonna give it 4.
I'm gonna give 4.5
All right. Well,
because I'm a blatant homer.
we'll both be there. I'll make a video of me and Eamon just standing there, just to prove we were there, and we'll throw it in the next video.
Yeah,
And yeah, so that concludes your games for the weekend.
we did it.
Pray for snow on NFL Sunday. That's what I always do this time of year. And
That's a good way of thinking.
that's what I was when I was flipping through college games on Saturday. I was like, snow, 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 snow.
We've had
snow,
almost no
dark skies.
We've had almost
snow.
no snow games yet.
Yeah, no
this
snow
year.
games yet. It's only November.
I think the Stanford Washington State game is the only snow game I've seen so far.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch that.
And even that, it was just like flurries.
Yeah, but I turned 27 on Tuesday.
27.
I'm getting old. ESPN hire us, so I don't have to work in IT for the rest of my life.
Yeah, we can be the new Barstool Van Talk guys.
Yeah, since they didn't make it very. We just swear. We don't make like dirty,
yeah.
really dirty jokes. We make dirty jokes.
Yeah, oh, no, only amongst ourselves.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to All right, so through much calculation and deliberation, here is who, at this stage of the season, we believe will likely be in the playoff. We were only able to really lock in 3 spots, and the 4th is kind of a wild card.
Yeah.
Number 1 is obviously Alabama.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Ooh,
You see Nick Saban had a rant on distressed jeans today.
He always has a rant. Apparently winning is not good enough.
He's trying to be Mike Leach, but he's not as lovable.
What I've learned about Nick Saban is no matter how many he could win a championship every year, he still finds something to complain about.
If they win the championship again this year, I want him wearing some distressed jeans at the parade.
Yeah, preferably. I want him to wear those ones that Insane Clown Posse wears.
Don't know.
They're like very white bleach distressed.
Yeah.
And then they have like diamond studs on the back.
I want him to wear those during a game.
Oh, that'd be great.
I see Harbaugh. I see your khakis, and I raise you
bedazzled jeans. Oh yes. Anyway, number 2 is the U. Because
it's a Canes thing.
It's a Canes thing. We think they'll clobber Clemson in the championship game. It should be a tight one.
I'm fully a believer now. I mean, after what they did to Notre Dame last week, I didn't think they could. I didn't think they were quite there yet. But now I'm like, they can do anything.
I believe this. They could go to the championship game. I'm not sure if they could win it, but I think they could go.
Yeah.
And at 3 we have Oklahoma. God, if Baker Mayfield wins the Heisman, I'm going to be so pissed.
I mean, he's had a great year.
But I just feel like, oh my God, why do we have to give it to the guy who's literally been at the last 3 ceremonies?
What if he gets to go to the ceremony again and then he loses again? I think that would be hilarious.
That would be really funny.
It would be kind of shitty, but it would
go
be
down
hilarious.
in history as the guy who's gone 3 or 4 times and never got it.
He'd be the DiCaprio of the Heisman.
Yeah. So anyway, for Miami not to make it, they'd have to lose to Clemson. For Oklahoma not to make it,
yeah, that number 2 spot is basically going to be the winner of the ACC championship.
Yeah, that's going to be the winner of the ACC. The number 3 spot is going to be a Big 12 team that is either Oklahoma or Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Because even if they lose to TCU, I think they'll just put in TCU instead. Which is lame, but I think that's how it's going to be, because TCU is a 1-loss team right now.
I think they have 2 losses.
They have 2 losses that I think Oklahoma's
I mean,
go anyway.
let's double check. I don't want to spread false.
We didn't really talk about this.
TCU has 2 losses. I think they're pretty much done for regardless.
I think there's really no possibility of Oklahoma losing to them in the
Yeah.
Big 12 championship game.
Yeah.
So let's just not even consider that. Anyway, number 4 is a wild card
now it's
going
to happen, obviously.
Yeah, now it's obviously going to happen.
Fuck with us.
Just to make me wrong, because that's how college football works.
Yeah.
Welcome to the game. I was giving my coworker Cyrus betting advice before last weekend's games. I'm like, whatever you fucking do not bet on the Georgia game or the Iowa game, because both of those are fucking completely unpredictable, even though we said something completely contrary in the video.
We tend to do that from time to time.
Well, I'm just thinking of it as a gambler, and I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't fucking trust that shit.
Well, it's smart. You're gambling with your head. When we're just doing these videos, we're speaking fully from the gut.
Yep.
We're just like, I think Iowa's going to really come out. Iowa's going to come out and show them who they are. And like, well.
Yeah, whatever. Your number 4 slot for the playoff, we believe this will be Wisconsin if they win out. That includes the championship game. They have to win that too against Ohio State. Auburn. Wisconsin would have to lose the Big Ten championship, and Auburn would have to beat Alabama, which is a possibility.
It's looking like it's entirely within the realm of possibilities. After what they did to Georgia, and they're going to be hosting Alabama in the Iron Bowl, I think that is fully possible, although obviously
right.
Alabama's still got to be favored.
Yeah.
But if they beat Bama, I mean, they've got to be in, right?
Yeah. I
don't care if they have 2 losses.
But I think Wisconsin does need to lose to just guarantee that, because they are a 2-loss team, Auburn.
Yeah, true.
Then, because, we were talking about how it's going to be a really hard gate to break through to allow 2 of the same conference team to be in.
Sure.
It will probably be the SEC first because you fucking think you're the best at football over there. But yeah, so this could be the year to do that. Your long shot in is Ohio State. Everybody, put your fucking hands down. Stop celebrating.
I don't see this happening, but it's hard not to count them out when they're like the fucking just media darlings
football.
every year. I mean, they've gotten blown out by Oklahoma.
Oklahoma killed them.
And Iowa, and they looked completely lifeless in that game.
Yeah. If you read my shitty handwriting, at the bottom of the receipt, it will say Ohio State would have to win out, which includes winning the Big Ten championship,
Mm-hmm.
and Auburn would have to lose the Iron Bowl.
Yeah.
And even then, it's a little bit of a,
yeah.
no, if they beat Wisconsin, who else would you even put in and Auburn loses? Because Auburn would be a 3-win loss team, and that's why we put Ohio State here.
Yeah.
So, oh my fucking god.
Yeah, I mean, and then you're taking Ohio State.
We put
with
a lot
two
of thought into
Even
this.
then, you're taking Ohio State with 2 losses over Wisconsin with 1 loss. Although obviously the 1 loss was to Ohio State, but it depends how much you're weighing head-to-head matchups versus winning percentages versus how did Ohio State fare against Oklahoma and how would so
needless to say
there's a lot of variables.
Yeah. Needless to say, this will be a year where there's 2 walls we could break: the 2-loss team in the playoff wall, or the 2 in the same conference wall, which could both be broken by Auburn.
Has there never been a 2-loss team in the?
No, not in the playoff.
Okay.
Ohio State could be that team because they're name brand. It'll be a name brand that breaks that one, I think.
Yeah. Well, as we discussed, like the entire top 10 is basically like
it's always
name brand teams.
Yeah.
But and then after Ohio State, you got like 3 or 4 teams that would need like miracles to get in.
Yeah, they need everyone.
They don't even merit mentioning them.
Yeah, we did put a lot of thought into this at In-N-Out, and this is the best we could come up with.
Yeah. I'm betting on either
in
Wisconsin or Auburn. I don't give Ohio State a ton of confidence.
No, because they need both of those teams to lose, and I believe Wisconsin can beat Ohio State.
And I don't think I'm not.
Which is funny because I just said how much I didn't believe in Wisconsin.
Yeah, well, I'm not confident that Ohio State can beat Michigan in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that is going to be a tough game for them.
Yeah,
especially if
Michigan comes out and beats Wisconsin this week and they're riding high.
Oh yeah, then it's really going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Well, no, then it's
just going to be messy as hell.
Well, then those Ohio State guys will get all hyped up. Because then their door is open.
Okay, that's true.
If Wisconsin wins this weekend, then the door starts to close.
Well, then Michigan's essentially got nothing to play for except to beat their rivals,
which they'll play hard.
Yeah.
They will still play hard against Ohio State. Yeah. So
it's all very messy.
It is all very messy. At the end of the day, this is your college football preview. I'm John.
I'm Eamon. Go Bears!
Go fucking Bears. We'll be there. We'll see you. I don't know what section we're in, but we're going to be at the 50-yard line behind the cow bench.
Yeah, baby.
Come visit. I know we don't have that many people who watch this.
We're going to be chopping trees. We're going to be smoking trees.
We're smoking trees. We're going to be eating shitty food. We're pre-gaming in the parking lot, so meet us. Stanford police, please don't meet us. If you want to see a couple of like mid to late 20s guys shotgunning beers,
yes.
See you later. Farewell. Keep it real.
All right.